Tell me when all the lights go out, who's gonna be there to wipe the tears?
How is the week going? Is this like rehearsals all the time?
Yeah, it's hectic. You know, it's a lot of things happening right now. So it's interviews from 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the night. So it's a lot to do, but it's super fun. We're super excited for Saturday because that's when everything is happening. So yeah. And yesterday we were on the stage for the first day. Got to see, you know, everything from where the cameras are going to be, where we're supposed to look at, and today we're going to try on with clothes and stuff, and tomorrow we're going to try for real, and then it's Saturday.
And are you feeling happy with how things are going in the rehearsals?
Yeah. To be honest, I was very nervous yesterday before going on the stage for the first time because, you know, I'm just very nervous, but I got shown how it's was supposed to be, and the lights and the cameras, so I'm feeling better now, but I'm still pretty nervous. Yeah,
you need a little bit of nerves, so don't you? It gives you that boost, that adrenaline.
Yeah, and the focus.
Yeah,
right.
And is that something you guys have found easier in your career as you've kind of done this more and more? You get better coping with nerves and sort of, you know, these emotions.
Yeah, I think for us we started very early because we won like the as it's called in Norway, Melodi Grand Prix Jr. So it's like for the kids. And we won that when we were 10 years old. So we started very early being on the stage. So we never had these thoughts in our head like, oh no, what if we do this wrong or this wrong? We just were on the stage having fun. And that's what we have been doing like for all of these years. So, you know, we haven't had too much of these nerves. I think it would be worse if we started when we were like 16, 17, because then you like think more about what can go wrong, you know? So happy about that.
I think at that age also you're a bit more self-conscious. You maybe think, oh, what do people think of this? But when you're younger, you just go for it, you have fun. So yeah. Amazing. Can you tell me a little bit about your journey to Melfest? Because obviously you mentioned Melodi Grand Prix Jr. A lot of people might be thinking, well, Melodi Grand Prix was last month. Like, did you not fancy that? So how did you end up at Melfest?
Well, the thing is, for us, everything is about timing, what feels right. And for the past year and a half after Corona, we have been working a lot in Stockholm, Sweden, and just in general Sweden. And of course, we've done that before Corona as well. But after Corona, we set a totally new team to get ready for a new journey starting after Corona. So we have our PR agency, our music management in Stockholm, and we're also signed under Universal Music Sweden. So we have been working so much in Sweden. And for the people listening, we are from Norway, if you're wondering why. So yeah, we have been doing a lot of stuff here, TV shows, and yeah, just in general, it just felt right then to, you know, do it in Sweden when we've done so much stuff here, and we're just super excited to be a part of it, and we know how big it is in Sweden, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I think as well, the international audience love it. Like, I'm speaking to you from the UK, and it's got a big following here, and I know kind of like Europe and Spain and Portugal and all these other countries love Melfest as well. So yeah, it's kind of it's bigger than Sweden almost, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big thing. Like every Swedish people say to us, "Oh, you're going on the Melodifestivalen," and we like, yeah, like everybody knows. So it's a very big thing here in Sweden and outside Sweden as well.
Well, fingers crossed. We need to talk about Air because we released the 1 minute preview today. And you know, it builds and builds and builds, and then the preview stopped. So, I mean, can you tell me a little bit more about the kind of sound and the vibe and the inspiration?
Well, we knew when we wanted to make a song to Melodifestivalen, it had to be a song that fits right into it. And we've been working with Joy, Linnea, and Gimme the Joker a lot before. So we knew we had to, take them with us through this journey. And they have also made one of the songs they made is Heroes by Måns Zelmerlöw, which is a pretty good Eurovision song, I would say. So we knew that when we got them, we we had to show them our plans, what we wanted to do, and it's like a song that has everything. It starts off slow, builds up, as you probably know, and it just gets more and more powerful. We get to show our voices in the song, so it's a song that I think would be very good for Eurovision and Melodifestivalen. So it's going to be a lot of fun to show the whole song for the people.
Yeah, and obviously it sounds big, and it sounds like it could have like a big dance break, and like it could have a big performance with it. Can you give me any details without saying too much? Because obviously I know you can't say too much. How is it going to look?
Uh, well, you'll see on Saturday. We can't tell you too much, but I feel like we've shown a lot of the song already from the 1 minute. So you just gotta be
patient.
patient and watch on Saturday. Yeah, less is more.
Have you thought about kind of costumes, outfits?
Yes, we already have the costume ready. We're going to try them on
Today?
the stage today. So we're super excited. We're gonna see how it is standing in it, wearing it, dancing in it. So yeah.
And do you get the chance to watch the other performers rehearse, or is it quite kind of private?
We don't know yet, because it's after we performed, new people get on and we go on to the next place, so it's everything's just happening fast. It's not that it's so private. I think it's more that everybody's busy, so everybody is on different places. We got to see some of the songs yesterday, but not much, because we all are very busy and doing different things at the same time. Yeah,
You want to focus on your performance and your song, and you can enjoy watching the other ones maybe on Saturday night, and then you can, once you've performed, you look back. I suppose you guys have got the difficult thing of being the last act at your heat. Is that difficult to sit and listen to 6 other songs and then wait for your turn to perform?
I think it's better that we are last, because then we get to focus on ourselves and just warm up, get our voices ready, and just so we don't sit there and are like nervous, like, oh my god, that song is so good, oh no, that song is amazing, we have to. And then, but as you say, it's also a bit pressure, being the last song as well, because it has to be good. It has to be a good end to the show. So it's a bit pressure as well. Yeah.
I need to talk about your song "When All the Lights Go Out," which was such a great track. And your co-writer Melanie is obviously in your heat. Is that weird?
It is. It is weird, but it's fun as well, because we've worked a lot with her as well, and we're going to be in the same delfinale as her. Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird feeling, but it's fun as well, because we know each other. We can have fun. We can joke with each other. So yeah, I think it's just a good thing. It's very cool that you actually found that out, because I told that to some others. No, people have no idea, but you were like, I know that.
I'm showing off.
Okay.
Well, I mean, fingers crossed, both you guys direct to final. That's what we want on Saturday night.
Thank you.
How do you feel as well? I mean, there's a Eurovision winner also competing with Loreen next week. Does that kind of add to the pressure even more? Yeah, she's a legend, and it would be so awesome to be in the same final as her and just learn from her. I bet she's an amazing person, and I'm pretty sure her song will be very good. So it's going to be a fun experience for us, and just super excited about the whole journey, and hopefully we can go to the final. It would be a lot of fun. And I guess it must be nice to be in the same sort of competition as such talented acts as well, to kind of know that they're the same level as you. So I guess it's quite a compliment to all be competing together. I agree. It's going to be cool. So you mentioned obviously your TV career in Sweden, and we need to talk about the Masked Singer Sweden, which, the Masked Singer is such a phenomenon around the world. Every country has their own version, and you guys won the Swedish version. I mean, you probably answered quite a lot of these questions before, but out of kind of curiosity, how much input do you have in your costume, your song choices, things like that? Is there a lot of creative control? Yeah, we said from the start when we wanted to do it, because first of all, it was a chance for us to be on the stage again after Corona. So we really wanted to do it. It was a chance to us to get back to the Swedish fans and people.
So we told them we could do it, but of course we want to be a part of it. So we got to choose. We sat down with the people that do the songs, like how we do it and stuff like that, and
make the costume.
and of course the costume was more like more of a like a surprise.
But we got to, because it was 3 ideas they shown us, so we picked which idea we liked the most.
and then they worked on that. And but song choices, we were like, no, we don't want to sing that. This is the song we want to sing. So they were very much on our team, and we loved that. And yeah, it was a fun experience for us, because you know, being under the mask, it's like no pressure at all. No people knows what you do, and we got to show our voices in a different way, because you know, we do pop music, and most of pop music just goes straightforward, and not so much of showing your voices. And we got to do that on that show, so that was a lot of fun.
And that obviously led to your amazing cover of Wicked Game, which I think was the real kind of turning point, because again, like you say, it showed your voices in a very different type of song. Was there a kind of a part of you that wanted to pursue that route further and maybe go down sort of slower, more moody music route?
Yeah, well, when we are with our vocal coach, you know, I want to try songs that are like different from what styles we usually do. So I did Wicked Game for him, and he told me like that was the best version he has ever heard, like from his pupils, or what you call it, students. And I was like, I really like this song as well, because I made like my own version of it, and I wanted really to do it, and I got, you know, a lot of amazing response from it. And you know, I think many people just think that we are just 2 twins that dance and have fun on the stage, but we practice our voices a lot, and we really want to show it. And that's what we got to do, or I got to do on Wicked Game, and we want to try to show that more on our songs. And I think we can do that on our song Air, that is going to be on Melodifestivalen as well. So that's going to be fun.
Maybe your Lana Del Rey period is coming. So, you know, you also released Gimme Your Lovin' with Megan after the Masked Singer as well. That was a real kind of big party song as well. Do you think you're going to kind of keep exploring the party songs, and maybe then chuck in like a little kind of Wicked Game every so often? What's the kind of the long-term plan?
Well, we're exploring a lot of new genres, but we'll always have that little party feeling in the Marcus Martinus song. So we're not going to stop doing that. That's going to continue as well. But we're exploring. We're looking for new challenges, making a lot of different style of music.
And I think it's a good thing to show different sides of ourselves. You know, Marcus and Martinus are probably most known for these songs that makes you want to dance, like Gimme Your Love. But we also have that side where we can show this, you know, how do I say it? But it's like, you know, these slow songs with more feelings, emotions. Yes, emotions. So, yeah.
Do you think that Air could maybe lead to a new album or a new EP?
Well, we're going on tour after Eurovision, I think around in the end of autumn. And I don't think it's coming an album before that, but maybe next year an album.
We have our songs
release.
We have our songs planned on what we're going to release this year. No album, but it's going to be more songs coming out after Melodifestivalen. And yeah, we have a plan for a European tour after the summer as well.
Amazing. Will you be stopping in the UK, London maybe, or is that kind of
I think the plan is that we're going to have a concert in UK.
Yeah, so, in either Manchester or London. That was the plan. Yeah, that was the plan. But you know, it would be very fun. We love watching football, so
you need to base it on what football game you want to watch. That's where you play.
Yeah. I'm a Chelsea fan and he's a United fan, so it's
but that's 2 gigs.
And tonight United is going to play Barcelona, so I have to stop some interviews so I can watch the match, you know.
Will you be supporting United or Barcelona?
United fan, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is great. Have you been to the UK before? Have you performed in the UK before?
Yeah, we were together with the Vamps in Liverpool one time. We were supporting them there, and they were support for us in Norway one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously,
once
Been-
before. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
and to Liverpool as well. Yeah, so you've been, you know the way around. It would make sense to come back.
Yeah. It's time to do our own thing now.
So obviously the end goal is Eurovision, which is like the big kind of achievement.
Yeah.
Quite a kind of cliche question, because I know you will have answered this about 400 times. Who are your big Eurovision favorites?
You mean like all time?
Yeah, favorite acts of all time. Yeah.
I would well, one of my
it's between two. I think Heroes by Mons or Fairy Tale by Alexander Rybak.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, and Norwegian roots.
yeah, we have to. Yeah, it's an amazing song, but also it's so cool to see when you have like Måns Zelmerlöw, which is it's only him on the stage with all the movements and the background, the movie thing with the
lights.
Yeah,
Game
it's
Boy,
so
yeah.
cool. It's not much, but it's like less is more. So yeah, I would say those two.
So you mentioned obviously Ryback. How are we feeling about Alessandra, Queen of the Kings? Are you kind of proud of your Norwegian?
Yeah, I think that's a great song. She's done an incredible job. So I think she is going far in Eurovision.
Hopefully, yeah. She
And-
has a good song and a good vibe to her. So all the best to her.
Yeah, and amazing competition as well. Ulrike and Atle, and really high standard that year. So she
Yeah.
did really, really well to kind of make it through.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
I would love to kind of wrap up, guys, with some quick fire questions. First thing that popped into your head, nothing too tricky. Well, maybe not too tricky. So we've got favorite movie.
Interstellar. Avatar.
Um,
Interstellar.
The last song you listened to.
Ooh, that is actually Michael Jackson's. I have it here actually. I'm gonna be starting something.
Yeah.
Mine is actually, I didn't listen to this one. I stopped there. So mine is actually Hey Sexy Lady by Shaggy.
Oh, there you go. That's variety.
Yeah, it is.
Your all-time favorite singer.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Banger or ballad.
Ooh, banger.
Your biggest fear.
Sharks.
Like when you're swimming in the water and you can't see anything
Yeah,
under.
that as well.
Big
That's
fear.
where the sharks are.
Yeah.
Correct.
Your favorite animal.
Dog. We have a dog and he's just amazing.
Will he come on tour with you?
No.
No.
He has to stay home and take care of the house,
Yeah.
take care of our mama and little sister.
If you could visit any other time period, what would it be?
Ooh. I would. I wanted to. That's a hard one.
I've never got that question before.
That's a
Yeah.
good question.
Well,
And we've
gotta
been
be different.
Yeah, we've been interviewed in 11 years, so it's good.
I think maybe when I was little, I want to see what I did when I was a little kid.
Okay.
Can I see myself? Like, is that possible?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I want-
Yeah. There's no
see,
rules.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just want to see what I did as a kid because that's exciting. Yeah.
Maybe like the 90s, 70s or something.
You'd watch
Yeah.
Michael Jackson in his prime.
Yeah,
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, that's cool.
But you could watch yourself at school and see how well you behaved,
yeah,
Yeah, that's
we did behave, I promise.
Your worst habit.
Biting nails.
Being a lot on the phone. Yeah.
And the final question, who would play you in a film?
Ooh,
Marcus would play me. No. I think maybe it's on Edwin Rinings. He's in the Royals. It's a
Okay.
popular
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
right now. And a lot of people say he looks like me or he looks like
Yeah.
Marcus, so maybe he could play me. Yeah.
yeah, I'll take Will Smith because why not?
Why not? Yeah, change
Yeah.
the rule book. Guys,
Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Hart and Will Smith.
sounds like
What
a
a
buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
Guys, it's honestly been such a pleasure chatting to you. You're lovely guys, and I really wish you all the best for Saturday. We'll be watching, fingers crossed, in the UK. So thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you. Andrew.
Okay, chat soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.